The new education policy which has been unveiled yesterday, and I have been able to go through the draft. It's a very voluminous piece. Certain aspects which I would like to highlight for the viewers is that number one, it places great importance and great emphasis on the use of mother tongue, and this is something which has been said repeatedly by sociologists as well as people who have made a name for themselves in the field of education, is that mother tongue is the best medium of instruction for the young minds. So first, it lays emphasis on that. Secondly, the new education policy has clearly demarcated. It is no longer 10 plus 2 plus 3. So it is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2, something like that. So it has clearly demarcated what is preschool, what is the primary education, the secondary education, so on and so forth. Third important thing which it has laid down is, for preschool education, it will no longer be a domain of the private sector enterprise. The government organizations too will get into it. This is something on which I am reserving my comments for now. But yes, preschool education, oftentimes we have found that preschool is even more expensive than the school education, right? Another thing about the new education policy is it tries to do away with the compartmentalization in terms of this subject is an art subject or humanities subject. You are a science student, you are a commerce student. It gives flexibility to students to pick their subjects. For example, a student of science can also pick up economics if that is a subject which interests him. Okay, this is something which is wonderful, and I have been looking forward. In fact, I was hoping that this will be there in the new education policy. As a man from the industry, I can tell you that this is the crying need. We need people with a lot of knowledge from across discipline. The new education policy, for the purpose of those who are in the academia, it plans to do away with MPhil. I tell you, MPhil is a course. Why the course exists, I have never understood. And because if you want to do a PhD, you can enroll after your masters for a PhD. If you are looking for a teaching assignment at a higher level, you need to qualify the NET test. So it does away with MPhil, which to me is a waste of time, waste of 1 year. Last but not the least, it proposes a 4-year degree program, and why it is good is it says if a student wants to leave college after 1 year, he will get a certificate. If he wants to leave after 2 years, he will get another kind of a testimonial for that. If he leaves after 3 years, he will get a degree, and if he wants to leave after 4 years, it will be a degree with a research. And anybody who does 4 years can straight away enroll for higher research. To me, the new education policy is a landmark policy. I will give a bite in Hindi also. Thank you.